Hi all, it's Ben on another adventure. This time we're going to Great Basin National Park and Cathedral Gorge State Park in Nevada, as well as Gunlock State Park and other adventures. Should be pretty exciting. So, roll call! It's Pam and Jesse and Andrea. Yes, this should be interesting. End transmission. We're at Sprouts buying some food for today, but we did bring a lot of camping stuff and camping food because we're gonna camp. And the food now is just for the short term, like we're gonna eat it in the next meal or so. So, kids' meal turkey on wheat bread, some kind of boar's head sandwich, chicken wrap, cornbread, and then other people are buying cold cuts as well as other things, so should be interesting. Well, we're not gonna pay because we're cheapos, so we're gonna go to a different park.
We didn't want the bait, we want the water.
We're not cheapos, we just didn't want to go there. We want to go to some place that just happens to be free. Score one for us. Oh, so this place isn't free. We still have to pay about $10 American. But that's okay, because we're not cheap. We're here at Gunlock State Park. We're walking to the waterfall, which is on this road. That's Jesse and Andrea. Continue transmission when we're there. was Gunlock State Park with the waterfall. Took a little dip. Water's pretty refreshing. It's nice. The parking does require like $10 for day use. I'm not sure if they really enforce it, but 10 bucks isn't that much. So they have porta potties or like pit toilets. So support the state park. It's only $10. You can stay here as long as you want. You can supposedly camp in some campsites as well, which I believe are like right over there. So if you're on a road trip and you pass through, might as well pass through here. Now they say it just rained a lot last year, so the waterfall that you saw, or the waters, doesn't typically flow, but it was flowing this year. So we thought for sure we needed to check it out. And it's worth a little detour. It's fun, refreshing, especially on a hot day like this where the humidity is really, really low. Also, as you can see, my honey badger shirt, but I'm wearing my regular shorts. And I went in and jumped in with my boxers as well. And it actually dries up before you get to the car because it's drying off now. So it's not too bad. All right, on to the next stop. So, from Gunlock State Park, we're here at Cathedral Gorge State Park. Look at these thingies! So we're gonna go exploring some thingies now. Stay tuned. We're at the Moon Caves, named after the president Song Ki-moon, the UN guy, something. I don't know if I did it right. Hit a dead end. I don't know. I'm sick now. So it comes down to this dead end actually. I better go back up that rope. What is this? Okay. So I climbed down that rope and then looked around. There's not much here. You go into that cave and it opens into that clearing that you saw previously. So that's pretty much it. So I had to climb that rope back up and then down climb the other rope back down. If you're not physically fit or have the upper body, I don't think you should do this because that rope isn't on the ground and there are no knots. So you have to use all grip strength. So here we go. See you on the other side. So I made it back alive. We lost Billy to dysentery, but the wagon must go on. So our Fantastic Four will keep moving. We will not forget you, Billy.
Hello.
Hello. Ah, more sedated. Style, precision, great engineering, the all-new Mazda CX-5. Cathedral Rock Bone. The nice things about these caverns or caves is when you go inside, it's really cool, a lot cooler than outside because I think all the heat rises. And so all natural air conditioning because the thermals cause airflow to come rushing in and go upwards, so it's a nice temperature drop. We're refueling. So we are out here at Miller Point. As you can see, it's magnificent. You could have hiked here from Cathedral Caves, but
We're gonna go down the stairs.
we're kind of lazy and we just ate lunch, and so Pam's going down the stairs. It's like you're on an alien planet, but you're not. You're in Nevada.
Oh yes.
Deer. Oh. All the campsites in the Great Basin were all taken up, so we're out here in boony country among weirdos, that being one of them. And so we're gonna camp here at Strawberry Creek at the primitive campsite right there. Pam's coming down, and so we'll set up camp now. So we've established camp,
Well, how come our
and Jet Boyle's there.
phones didn't revert?
And there's dinner. And look at these smiling, happy faces. I am so happy to be here, out here, instead of at home in a warm bed. I will try to politic tonight, to see if we might just go home tomorrow. So we're at Strawberry Creek and we finished eating dinner. It's around 9:30 and we've turned in for the night because there's nothing to do. And so far I have not been successful in politicking to get us back home tonight by just abandoning things. Tomorrow the plan is we're going to go look at Lehman Caves to do a tour and then go check out Great Basin. The downside is we also have to look for a campsite again because everything up at Great Basin is taken up, probably because of the 4th of July weekend. So most likely people will stay another day for like a Thursday, Friday type of, even through the weekend. So we're crossing our fingers, but if not, we can always come back to Strawberry Creek in this kind of primitive campsite, or we can haul it back home, and then I will have successfully won, and then we could eat like ramen or something, but we'll see. That's it. See you tomorrow. End of day 1. Great Basin Adventure Action Spectacular.